Good morning, guys. It is 6 a.m. and I am just getting home from work. I'm still sitting in the truck right now. Um, Last night was my last night at my second job because I decided to quit. And so I just kind of wanted to record a little something to kind of reflect on my time there. And I'm still sitting in the car, so I wanted to just record it while it's still fresh in my mind and in my heart. And so I just wanted to say a little something about working on third shift. And as you can see, I worked at Shell. I can tell you now since I don't have to worry about creepers coming in. But yeah, I worked third shift at Shell. And it was a big Shell with groceries and all that. I worked third shift because I work UPS during the day, obviously. So it had to be an overnight job. And I decided to quit for several reasons. Not a bad job, nothing against them. Great people to work with. It was just getting to be a little bit too much. I mean, if you watched my previous vlogs, you could see like how exhausted I was all the time, and every vlog was just like, oh, I'm working and then I'm sleeping, work and sleep, work and sleep. So you can see how exhausted I was, and it does catch up to you working two jobs, and not only that, but working an overnight job with it. So that was one of the reasons why I decided to quit. I miss my sleep, I miss my husband, I miss my free time, and there's also like a lot of creepers that come in at night. But the work itself was great. Nothing against the work, nothing against the job or the company or the people. They were all great, and I will miss a lot of the people. One of the good things about working a third shift job is that you work by yourself. So if you're the type of person that doesn't like being with other coworkers or having a boss watching over you all day, then a third shift job by yourself is good. But also on the other hand, it's bad if you're working alone, because you do get that kind of a little bit of loneliness, not interacting with people. I mean, you have customers coming in for a few hours and then it's just dead and you're just working. And so, if you don't like that isolation, it can get a little bit lonely. But you get a lot of interesting customers that come in, some good, some bad. People that you meet at night are the ones that are coming in for, drinks and snacks, and it's late night, whatever. And then, so they're a whole different breed of people than the ones that come in the morning for the coffees and they're going to work. So you got to be able to handle those two different types of people. The ones at night are kind of more laid back and fun, but then they're also, a little bit, they push the limits sometimes with you. And then the daytime people are sometimes grumpy and they're in a rush because they're going to work. But one of the things I enjoyed was in the mornings, you get all the big landscaping crews and the construction guys, and they're these big, tough, burly guys, or the Mexicans that don't speak English. So they keep to themselves and they're just in and out getting their stuff. And it was interesting because like the more I would talk to them and they would interact with me, they would start to loosen up a little bit, and I would see them start to smile more or talk more to me, and that was I just kind of liked that a lot. The people started kind of opening up to you and whatever. And then at nighttime, if you're obviously a pretty girl working by yourself, you're going to get some creepers that come in. And there were a few that like to, come in and stand and talk to you. And you're like, oh, I got work to do, buddy. Or, they'll flirt with you and whatever. But as soon as they find out you're married, they flip out and whatever. It's like, okay, guy, like, I don't need this. So yeah, there were some creepers that I had to deal with. And as I saw them tonight, I was thinking in my head, I'm so glad this is the last time I'm going to see you. I know that sounds kind of mean, but it makes you uncomfortable. I would come home and tell my husband all the things that these people would do. And, he's like, oh, he was like disgusted. And he's like, I don't want you to work there anymore. So that was another reason I decided to quit, was because of the creepers. All the employees were nice. I don't think any of them watch my vlogs, but if they ever do find them one day, I just want to say that to them, it was a pleasure working with them all. Like I said, it gets kind of lonely because I'll see the employees for like 5 minutes as we're doing a shift change. So I don't know a lot of the people during the daytime because I only see them for 5 minutes during shift change, and then that's it. And the people that are on second shift, they're all done. They're ready to go. So as soon as you're in, they're like, I'm counting my drawer and I'm out. Like, they are excited. They're all, they're ready to turn up because their shift is over. It kind of sucks sometimes seeing them all excited because they're going to go have fun, and what are you doing? You're going to work. So that kind of sucks. And then the people that come into the morning, they're sometimes not very sociable, sometimes kind of grumpy, they're quiet, they keep to themselves, and I'm the one who's leaving and they're coming in, and so it's like they don't want to talk either. You know what I mean? Not all the employees and not all the time, but you know, the morning and the nights are two very different. So being a third shift, you get to experience both. Again, if you like the isolation and not talking to people, then it's a good job for you. But if you don't, then you will feel a little lonely. You will feel a little bit left out sometimes, and that kind of wears on you. I probably will get another second job eventually. I think I want to get back into bartending. Unfortunately, it has to be like a night job since I work at UPS during the day. So either a nighttime or a morning. I'm gonna have to do something like that, but you know, you got bills to pay. It sucks not getting sleep, but if you want to be successful, you got to be willing to lose some sleep. You know, you got to do what you got to do. You got to pay your bills, got to take care of, you know, your family and whatever. So I probably will end up getting a second job again, but this wasn't working out for me. But again, nothing bad about it. It was a good experience, and I'm glad I worked there. And even though you need the money to you need to work two jobs and you need the money, once a job starts taking a toll on you mentally, and it's draining, and I don't mean just tired, exhausted. I mean if it starts messing with your head and making you feel lonely and making you feel depressed or like that, then you know it's time to leave, because no amount of money and whatever is worth your mental health. So if it's too much and it's too stressful, it's time to go on. You can always find another job. So it just might not be that type, but you can get another job. Don't worry about it. It's not worth making yourself crazy over. So I guess that's all I want to say about that for now. I see my husband, he's peeking out the window at me, so I guess I better wrap it up and go inside. But yeah, if anyone from Shell ever watches this, I just want to say thanks for a good time, and you're all great. And you'll see me around. I'll be around. And if you're considering getting a third shift job, think about the type of work you're doing and the type of people that you're going to see and how it's going to affect you, and all those kinds of things. What are you good at and what can you handle personally? Don't just get a job to make the money, because it's going to suck. But all right, I've rambled on long enough. My husband's waiting at me. So thanks for listening, guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye.